factors and multiples. Example, if I take n equivalent to 12, what are the factors of 12? Factors of 12 are 1 is a factor of 12, 2 is a factor of 12, 3 is a factor of 12, 4 is a factor of 12, 6 is a factor of 12. X is a factor of n. A natural number will be a factor of another natural number if that natural number n is divided by x, if I get the remainder 0. All the models on factors and multiples and highest powers we will try to solve. X is a factor of n. X is a factor of n. X is a factor of n. So when n is divided by x, the factor will be 0. Now, simple thing, please listen carefully. Not a single doubt, you will get it in topic factors and multiples after the class. 12 is nothing but 2 square into 3 power 1. Now, write the natural number as a product of prime bases. How you got 2 square into 3 power 1? 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6. Take all the powers of 2. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. Take 3 power 0 and 3 power 1. 1 into 1, 1. 1 is a factor of 12. 1 into 3. 3 is a factor of 12. 2 into 1. 2 is a factor of 12. 2 into 3. 6 is a factor of 12. 4 into 1. 4 is a factor of 12. 4 into 3. 12 is a factor of 12. Total how many cases are there? 3 cases. How many cases are there? 2 cases. Totally how many factors I got for this number? Totally how many factors I got for this number? Totally 6 factors I got for this number. Listen carefully to concept by concept. Factors and multiples and highest powers we will discuss. Factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So 12 is nothing but 2 square into 3 power 1, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2. Write all the powers of 2 starting from 0 to the given power. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 3 power 0, 3 power 1. Multiply 2 power 0 into 3 power 0. 1 is a factor of 12. 1 into 3, 3 is a factor of 12. 2 into 1, 2 is a factor of 12. 2 into 3, 6 is a factor of 12. 4 ones are 4 is a factor of 12. 4 3s are 12. Totally how many are there? 3 plus 3, 6. Totally 6 factors are there. This is an introduction with a simple example. Introduction. Suppose if I take n equivalent to 360. 360 if I write it as a product of prime factors, 2 180s are 360, 2 90s are 180, 3 30s are 90, 3 10s are 30, 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10. So it is nothing but 2 cube, it is nothing but 3 square, next is nothing but 5 power 1. Find the total number of, listen carefully to question by question. Find the total number of, first one factors, find the total number of factors. Factors will be, right, those who are from non-max background, I will get from 2 power 0 to 2 power 3, 3 power 0 to 3 power 2, 5 power 0 to 5 power 1. Total how many cases I will get? 0 to 3 I will get 4 cases, 0 to 2 I will get 3 cases, 0 to 1 I will get 2 cases. 4 into 3 into 2. Total 24 factors I will get. Total number of factors will be 2 power 0 to 2 power 3, 3 power 0 to 3 power 2, 5 power 0 to 5 power 1. 0 to 3 is 4, 0 to 2 is 3. Fundamental principle of counting, one after the other. 4 into 3 into 2, 24. This is the base level question. Next is second question. Around 30 to 35 questions we will solve it based upon factors and multiples today. Next is even factors. Even factors. What do you mean by an even factor? Even factor means factor which is an even number. Factor which is an even number. factor which is an even number. Any even number is of the form 2k. So 1 2 will definitely be there. In 2 cube 1 2 is already there. Remaining is a 2 square into 3 square into 5 power 1. So all these numbers are multiplied by 2. All these numbers are multiplied by 2, and therefore it becomes an even factor. How many factors are there for this number? 0 2 2 3, 0 2 2 3, 0 2 1 2. 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18. Total number of even factors are nothing but 18. Next comes the third question. Odd factors. Odd factors. Listen carefully to all the varieties of questions in factors and multiples and highest powers. Method 1. Odd factors. Odd factors is nothing but total factors. Odd factors is nothing but total factors minus total number of even factors. Total factors minus total number of even factors. Total it is 24, even is nothing but 18. Answer is nothing but 6. Answer is nothing but 6. Odd factor. What do you mean by an odd factor? Odd factor means factor which is an odd number. What do you mean by an odd number? A factor which is never divisible by 2. A factor which is never divisible by 2. A factor which is never divisible by 2, it is an odd factor. Factor which is never divisible by 2, it is an odd factor. So the number is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1, which is never divisible by 2. Eliminate 2. How many cases I will get here? 3 power 0 to 3 power 2, 5 power 0 to 5 power 1. Total 3 cases. For 3 power 0 to 2, 2 cases. 3 2s are 6. I hope the idea is clear. I hope it is clear. Good point, Niranjan. Definitely I will do that. Right? Even factors beta. Even factors means factors which is an even number. Any even number is of the form 2k. Any even number is of the form 2k. What do you mean by an odd factor? Odd factor is nothing but total factors minus total number of even factors. Negation method you can do, or odd number is never divisible by 2. Never divisible by 2. Remove the powers of 2. Remove the powers of 2. Remove the powers of 2 greater than or equivalent to 1. No difference it will make if I take 2 power 0. Only one case I will get. One is a factor, another is an even factor, another is an odd factor. Even factor, factors, odd factors and even factors. Not only the questions which are there in the regular books, we will also develop some more questions so that in factors and multiples, any question you can solve. Any question you can solve. Fourth question, prime factors. Prime factors. Prime factors. What do you mean by a prime factors? Even factor means factor which is an even number. Prime factor means factor which is a prime number. 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 What is the number that is present? Number is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Let me write all the numbers. All the numbers will be 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 power 2. 5 power 0, 5 power 1. Only prime number we require. One is neither prime nor composite. One is neither prime nor composite. 4 is composite. 8 is composite. 9 is composite. So how many we got the answer? Answer is nothing but 2 is a prime factor. 3 is a prime factor. 5 is a prime factor. Totally how many I got? Totally how many I got? 3. Prime factor is nothing but factor which is a prime number. There is nothing but total number of prime factors. Total number of prime bases. How many prime bases are there? That many prime factors I will get. Prime factors is nothing but total number of prime bases. Total there are 3 prime bases. So answer will be 3. Answer will be 3. Suppose if the question is 2 power 8 into 3 power 4 into 5 square into 7 cube into 11 power 2. Total number of prime factors is nothing but total number of prime bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What will be the answer? Answer will be 5. Factors we did it. Factors we did it, odd factors we did it, and even factors. So Jyotirmay, for you Betty, write total number of even factors is nothing but total factors minus odd factors. That is one way to do it. Even factor means factor which is an even number. Any even number should be divisible by 2. Any even number divisible by 2 is nothing but 2k. So write down the remaining. For 360 remaining is 2 square into 3 square into 5 power 1. 2 square it is 3, 3 square it is 3, 5 power 1 it is 2. 3 into 3 into 2, answer is 18. I hope it is clear. N is nothing but 144. We require even factors. What do you mean by even factors? Even factors should be of the form 2k. 144 is nothing but 16 into 9, which is 2 power 4 into 3 square. 1 2 is already there. How much is remaining? It is nothing but 2 cube. There is 3 square will remain as it is. All these numbers are multiplied by 2, and therefore it becomes an even factor. How many factors are there for this number? 0, 2, 3, 4, 0, 2, 2, 3. How many even factors are there? 12. I hope it is clear. Right? Idea clear? Raj Sharma, which question better for you? Just tell me the question so that I will understand what exactly is your doubt. Even factor, I hope it is clear. Here we can do one more question so that you will understand it. Factors which are multiples of 6. 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 Even factor is nothing but a factor which is a multiple of 2. Factors which are multiples of 6 is nothing but 6k. 6 is nothing but 2 into 3. Remaining is 2 cube. Remaining is 3 power 1. These are nothing but which are multiplied by 6. So this will become multiples of 6. How many factors are there for this number? 2 power 0 to 2 power 3, 4. 3 power 0 to 3 power 1, it is 2. So what will be the answer? 4 2s are 8. I hope it is clear. Right? Raghav, which question? Unless you guys specify the question. Unless you specify the question, I will not understand which question is not clear to you. Raghav Srinivas, which question is not clear for you beta? Right? Prime factor, Raj Sharma. Prime factor means factors which are prime numbers. Factors which are prime numbers. Take all the prime bases and write. Raghav, tell me which question you are not clear. Which question? Unless you specify the question, I will not be able to understand. Tell me which question. 2 cube is 8. 8 is a composite number. Any prime number power greater than or equivalent to 2, it will become a composite number, Raj Sharma. There will be a time gap of 30 to 40 seconds between my class and your listening. Ensure that any doubt, even factor and factors which are multiples of 6. Raghav, I will take one more question so that it will be clear to you. N is 360. 360 is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Factors which are multiples of 12. 2 questions I will solve so that you will not get any doubt. Factors which are multiples of 12. Next question. Factors which are not multiple, which are multiples of 30. Factors which are multiples of 12 and factors which are multiples of 30. Factors which are multiples of 30. Any factor which is a multiple of 12, which is nothing but 12k. 12 is nothing but 2 square into 3. Already 2 square I have taken it out. Remaining is 2 power 1. 3 power 1 I have taken it out. Remaining, sorry sir, it is 5 power 1. It is 3 power 1. Remaining is 5 power 1. These are all the numbers which are multiplied by 12 to make it multiples of 12. How many factors are there for this number? 2 into 2 into 2. Answer is 8. Factors which are multiples of 30. What will be the multiples of 30? Which is 30k. 30 is nothing but 2 into 3 into 5. Remaining is 2 square. Remaining is 3 power 1. Which is nothing but 3 into 2, 60. We will just count the number of prime numbers. We will just count the number of prime numbers. Right? In most of the books, whatever you read it is incorrect. Prime factor means we will count the number of prime bases. Any prime number greater than or equivalent to 2, it will become a composite number. I hope it is clear. I hope the idea is clear. Next one. I hope the idea is clear. Next one. Factors which are multiples of 12 we did. Factors which are multiples of 30. Next one. Third question. Factors which are not multiples of 12. Factors which are not multiples of 12. Factors which are not multiples of 12. Factors which are not multiples of 12 is nothing but total factors. Total factors minus factors which are multiples of 12. Total factors we got it as 4 into 3 into 2. Factors which are multiples of 12 is 8, which is nothing but 24 minus 8, which is nothing but 16. Factors which are multiples of 12. The question is which are not multiples of 12. Which are not multiples of 12. Not multiples of 12 is nothing but total factors minus factors which are multiples of 12. One more question we will solve. Factors which are not multiples of 30. Factors which are not multiples of 30. Factors which are not multiples of 30. Factors which are not multiples of 30 are nothing but total factors. Total factors minus factors which are multiples of 30. Total factors is nothing but 24. Factors which are multiples of 30 is nothing but 6. 24 minus 6 is 18. Don't say the answer. In my class all you have to do is just listen. Listen to the concepts whatever I am explaining. Listen to the concepts whatever I am explaining. I hope it is clear, right sir? Next. Right? So factors which are multiples of k, factors which are not multiples of k. Next. Another model. Factors we did, odd factors we did, even factors we did, multiples of k we did it, with prime factors we did it. Note. One is neither prime number, neither prime nor composite. One is neither prime nor composite. One is neither prime nor composite. So 1 plus prime factors, 1 plus prime factors plus composite factors, 1 plus prime factors plus composite factors, it is nothing but total factors. 1 plus prime factors plus composite factors, it is nothing but total factors. Suppose if the question is n is 360, which is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Question is find the total number of composite factors. Find the total number of composite factors. Total number of composite factors is nothing but total factors minus of 1 plus prime factor. Total factors minus of 1 plus prime factor. Total factors is 24 minus of 1 plus 3. 24 minus 4 is 20. I hope the idea is clear. We will solve very difficult questions as we move forward with the concepts. N equivalent to 360. First question. Factors which are perfect squares. 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 360 is nothing but 360 is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Factors which are perfect square. A perfect square means power will be an even number including 0. Power will be an even number. Power will be an even number including 0. If a power of a natural number is an even number including 0, then the number is called a perfect square. Then the number is called a perfect square. A perfect square is nothing but a number multiplied by itself. A number multiplied by itself. If a number is multiplied by itself, obviously the power will be an even number including 0. So only we have to take power even number including 0. 360 is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Power will be 0 and power will be an even number. 2 power 0, 2 power 2. 3 power 0, 3 power 2 and 5 power 0. So how many cases are there? Here there are 2 cases, here there are 2 cases, here there is 1 case. 2 into 2 into 1. 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4. Right? So factors which are perfect squares is nothing but, for perfect squares is nothing but power will be an even number including 0. Power will be an even number including 0. Niranjan and all the other viewers, when you are writing something in the live chat, please mention the question also, so that I will understand what exactly you are thinking. If there is any correction required in your thinking, I will do it. Please do not write open-ended statements. It will be very, very difficult for me to understand it. Right? It will be very difficult for me to understand it. Which question you are specifying, mention the question and write down the doubt or your point of view, so that either I will correct it, right, or I will tell that whatever you are thinking is right. Factors which are perfect squares. Next one, please write down. Write down. It is very, very simple. Divide the power. This is the generic method. Now we will discuss the optimal method. Divide the power of a prime base by 2. Divide the power of a prime base by 2. Why we are dividing by 2? Because a power of a perfect square will be an even number. A power of a perfect square will be an even number. Even number will be divisible by 2. And add 1. Why are we adding 1? Why are we adding 1? Because power of a perfect square can also be 0. Because there are 2 steps. Power will be an even number and power will be including 0. So divide the power by 2. So answer is nothing but n is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 power 1. Divide the power by 2 and add 1. Ignore the decimals. I do not want to write the note at the beginning, because non-math students need to understand every statement, right? Every statement is very, very clear, right? GB, right? I am going to give you a heart attack by blocking you. Thank you very much. Right. Next one. Divide the power of a prime base by 2 and add 1. Why are we adding 1? I hope the concept is very clear. I hope the concept is very clear why we are dividing by 2. This is the conclusion drawn from the definition of a perfect square. A perfect square will have power either an even number or including 0. Power will be an even number and including 0. Once you understand this, you can do it for larger powers. 2 power 17 into 3 power 8 into 5 power 4. 2 power 17 into 3 power 8 into 5 power 4. Factors which are perfect squares. Factors which are perfect squares. What do you mean by a factor which is a perfect square? Divide the power by 2 and add 1. 17 by 2, 8 plus 1, 8 by 2, 4 plus 1, 4 by 2, 2 plus 1, 4 by 2, 2 plus 1, 9 into 5 into 3. 45 into 3, 135. Answer is nothing but 135. not. A perfect square. A perfect square. A perfect square always has. A perfect square always has odd number of factors. A perfect square always has odd number of factors. Reverse is also true. You can give a call. I shared my number, right? I want to learn from you. Reverse is also true. Reverse is also true. If a perfect square always has odd number of factors and reverse is always true. Just say this number. I will discuss with this person. Right? Say this number. A perfect square always has odd number of factors. Reverse is also true. Side heading proof. Side heading proof. Side heading proof. What do you mean by a perfect square? Perfect square is nothing but power will be an even number, including 0. A perfect square is nothing but power will be an even number, including. A perfect square will have power even number, including 0. Right. A power will be an even number including 0. So if the power is an even number, if it is 2 power 4, if the power is an even number, how many factors I will get? 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. From 0 to even. From 0 to even, how many number of factors will be there? Odd factors will be there. If the power is an even number, beta, if the power is an even number, if the power is an even number, how many I will get? 2 power 0 to 2 power 2 and 3 power 0 to 3 power 4. 0 to 2 is 3, 0 to 4 is 5. 3 5s are 15. If the power is an even number, I will get from 0 to even. What is 0 to even? 0 to 4, how many will be? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total how many it will be? 5. A perfect square will have a power even number. If the power is an even number, total number of factors will be from 0 to even. 0 to even will always be odd. Very, very important point. A perfect square always has odd number of factors. A perfect square always has odd number of factors. Reverse is also true. Perfect square always has odd number of factors. Reverse is also true. A perfect square always has odd number of factors. Reverse is also true. Write down a question. Write down a question. Good. I am seeing a lot of competitors coming and trying to distract the class. The only answer is to block them. That's okay, sir. That means that we are growing. Lot of people are observing us. Right? How many natural numbers? How many natural numbers? How many natural numbers? How many natural numbers less than? Right? Less than or equivalent to 65 has odd number of factors. Concentrate on the class. Don't get distracted. Negative forces will be there. Right? We will do our job. How many natural numbers less than or equivalent to 65 has odd number of factors? How many natural numbers less than or equivalent to 65 has odd number of factors? Just now we discussed. No discussion other than academics in our class. How many natural numbers has odd number of factors? The natural number which has got odd number of factors. The natural number which has got odd number of factors is nothing but a perfect square. Is nothing but a perfect square. How many perfect squares are there less than or equivalent to 65? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square and so on up to 8 square. Totally how many numbers are there? 8 numbers are there. Beautiful question. How many natural numbers less than or equivalent to 65 has odd number of factors? How many natural numbers less than or equivalent to 65 has odd number of factors? If a number has got odd number of factors, then the number will be a perfect square. Then the number will be a perfect square. What are all the perfect squares from less than or equivalent to 65? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, and so on up to 8 square. 1 to 8 it will be 8. 1 to 8 it will be 8. I hope it is clear. Somebody has asked me to create some more questions on perfect squares logic. I think I forgot that student. I hope it is clear, right sir? Next question, please write down. Please write down. Just to concentrate on the class. I think work is worship. See God in our work. Rest everything will happen. Next one, another question which is an advanced level question. Out of first 100 even natural numbers. Out of first 100 even natural numbers. Out of first 100 even natural numbers. How many numbers? How many numbers? How many numbers has even number of factors? Little bit of tricky question. Out of first 100 even natural numbers, how many numbers has even number of factors? How many numbers has even number of factors? Right, out of first 100 even natural numbers, how many numbers has even number of factors? Listen carefully, previous question will be clear. He is asking even number of factors. He is asking even number of factors. So it is nothing but total it is 100 even natural numbers are there. 100 even natural numbers. 2 1s 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6. 2 4s are 8. 2 5s are 10. 200s are 200. 200, this is the domain of the question. First 100 even natural numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 till 100. How many numbers has got even number of factors? Even number of factors is nothing but total numbers minus numbers, total numbers minus numbers which has got odd number of factors. Total numbers minus numbers which has got odd number of factors. Total numbers are nothing but 100 minus 100 even natural numbers better. Numbers which has got odd number of factors. Numbers which has got odd number of factors are nothing but numbers which are perfect squares. Numbers which are perfect squares. Numbers which are perfect squares. Perfect square, 1 square we cannot take. The domain is an even number. The domain is an even number. What are all the perfect squares till 200? 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, 8 square, 10 square, 12 square, 14 square. Why am I not taking 1 square, 3 square, 5 square? Domain is an even number. Domain is an even number. So it is nothing but here it is 100. Total how much it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 100 minus 7. What will be the answer? 93. 100 minus 7 is nothing but 93. I hope it is clear. Out of first 100 even natural numbers, how many numbers has got even number of factors? If you want the number which has got even number of factors, what you have to do is take the total number of numbers from that one. From that one, subtract the factors which has got odd number of factors. This is nothing but the domain. Domain of the variable is an. Domain is what? The input that we are giving to the function. Domain is nothing but an input. It is nothing but an even natural number is the input. Even natural number is the input. And the number of numbers we take is nothing but 100. Number of numbers we take is nothing but 100. I hope it is clear.